Hey everyone, welcome to the latest Demon Souls stream. I guess I should have something a little more fancier. Odetta's Adventures in Death, part 4, 5. I'm not sure what we're up to at this point, but thanks everyone for tuning in. We are just getting started here. Had the stream running for a couple of seconds so I could kind of balance out the audio. Still figuring out the setup over here, but hopefully, as you'll notice, got a real microphone now, which is nice. It's nice to actually be able to have people hear me and not have a crazy echo going on. But we got these lav mics. We got even nicer ones coming in pretty soon. But yeah, I mean, look at me do this fancy stuff. Look at me fade. Hello. So Odetta is named after a character in the Dark Towers. I almost said the Dark Souls series, but it is. Oh, the in-game bond. The in-game. Let me go ahead and adjust that. Chat's telling me the game audio a little bit loud. So I've gone ahead and brought that down a little bit. If I'm a little soft, if I need to be brought up, make sure and let me know. Some people have been using the audio mixing board, so I got to come in and like recalibrate everything, and I'm not sure if I've exactly got that all set up. So if I sound a little bit soft, make sure and let me know, and we'll find an appropriate balance that makes it so you can hear me, you can hear the game. Higher mic volume. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's see if we can. I think we can do that. So then we're gonna bring up me on the mic. So I think that's gonna bring me up pretty well. So as you are hearing me say this word right now, this set of phrases, let me know if that audio sounds a little bit better. I've gone ahead and boosted it. Hopefully we find ourselves at a slightly better balance as a result. Let's go ahead. We're going to go ahead and jump into the game so we can get to some audio that's a little more on level with how the actual game is going to sound. All right, folks saying that sounds pretty good. Awesome, appreciate the feedback. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to playing some Demon Souls. We're not cranking through the game, but if you didn't watch the last episodes, of which you can catch up at youtube.com/PatrickKlepek. All the episodes are archived there, including all the other video stuff that I've been working on lately. This morning there was an episode of 3 Beers Deep, which is my new sort of Q&A series in which you send me questions, and every Monday morning at 9 a.m. CST, I give you answers. A podcast version of that is coming soon. I actually have that stuff kind of set up. I just need to submit everything and have it go through the iTunes system. So in the next day or so, that should all be sorted out. If you haven't listened to those or watched those, you should do that at youtube.com/PatrickKlepek. But we're going to keep streaming some of these games through Twitch. I also have ambitions of doing a Spookin' with Scoops this week. I think that will actually happen at home, not here at the cards office, just because I like to do it when it's dark, and I like my setup with the night vision camera. And while it's possible that we could do it here, I don't really have that set up right now. So, oh wait, I should probably switch over to the game. I didn't switch that over. Sorry. Super source. Weep. All right. Sorry about that. You guys. You guys probably wanted to see the game. Anyway, so if you tuned in to the last stream, something you might have noticed is that I wasn't sure how the level structure in this game worked. I know there's sort of like 1-1, 2-1, 3-1, 4-1, 5-1. But I wasn't sure if, so this is 1-1. And then we ran into an instance in which I couldn't progress any further through the first world. So I wasn't sure if like 2-1 was right there or if it was right here. So this is actually, as it turns out, is 5-1. So much further along in the game than I was expecting to be. But I managed to make it through the first area and get to the first boss, and thought I was going to be able to cheese my way through it. Couldn't, but I turned it off, and we can jump into 2-1. I think I'm going to actually catch up with some of these NPCs, see if they've got anything to tell me before.
You've gone and died, have you? If you die here in Volataria, your soul is returned to the Nexus. Well, what'll you do next? going to just
If you have
give
questions, make sure and throw them into the chat, and I'll
That's
address
what I
those
did.
as we go along. I also have the
I
ability
think
to...
I just lost my nerve for this kind of thing.
So there's another thing I can do. If you guys, if folks dig this, like I can make myself slightly transparent. I don't know if people care about seeing the full corner of the screen or seeing that the Nexus is in the corner.
Well, you found yourself a
If
demon
that's something you
soul.
care about, I can leave it that
I'm
way.
impressed.
It's technically something I can do, but
Indeed I am.
I'm not sure how I feel about it.
Stay the path, and you will soon be a monster yourself. Can't you see you've fallen for their trap?
Some folks were kind of telling me I'm I'm playing this game blind.
Have you seen my corporeal flesh? Has my body gone rotten?
I think I'm gonna keep this. I'm just gonna stick with it there.
I'm sorry.
Please leave me
Please
alone. Hey,
leave
buddy.
me alone.
No need to get aggressive. Does that mean I'm out of... Okay. Oh.
Who are you?
Oh.
I don't remember anything.
I'm not leaving you alone. I don't care what you want me to do. I'm just gonna keep bugging you because it seems like I'm upsetting you.
Who are
Well,
you?
now you're just out of dialogue options, which that's just upsetting me. All right. Oh, hey.
Oh my. How has this happened? Has God abandoned us for failing to show proper respect to King Alant? Oh, Mbasa.
Wait, what?
Back in the time that I lived below Boletaria Castle,
Umbasa?
King Alant left on some strange business.
Vinny keeps telling me that, but I
then
don't know what that
returned
means.
with horrible demons in
I don't know
tow.
who Umbasa is. That just seems like a
Soon,
discarded
the land
character
was
from a line.
ravaged by demons and soul-starved madmen. My spine shudders just to think about it. If I did not have my miracle stone shard, a keepsake of my grandfather, I may not have survived.
Some folks asking for quality settings. Unfortunately, I am not a Twitch partner yet, but I'm hoping that will change.
Have you heard?
If we do this enough times.
If you are attacked by a demon,
and
you
then,
will
then
lose
you'll
your
be able to
humanity.
get access to quality settings.
Oh, what a
I'm not sure why they're in
horrible
quality settings for everyone,
what
but
would
I suppose
happen
that's just
then?
something they kind of dole out because it
I
requires
simply cannot fathom it.
additional hardware on Twitch's part.
Mbasa.
Mbasa. I don't... Oh, Mbasa. Okay.
Mbasa.
Okay. Say it again, Sam.
Mbasa.
I guess that's all you got for me.
Oh, you must be another disciple of God. I too am on a quest to fight the demons in the name of the Lord. May I share God's power with you?
Huh.
Do not be bashful.
Christians?
We are
This
both
game got some
cut from the
Christianity in
same
it?
cloth.
Ooh. I don't know what that means. Memorize a miracle?
A miracle is a heavenly act, but spells are the acts of demons.
Oh, okay.
The work of soul arts. They have similar effects, and yet one
So I wonder if, like,
is
miracles
clearly
are healing,
evil, and the other is clearly good.
The other one are...
Magicians, in the end, are mere servants of the demons. A miracle is a heavenly
Okay,
act.
alright.
Oh, fellow disciple, you seek the power of God?
Let's see about learning a miracle. Heal. Obviously, heal would be cool. Hidden soul. Hides the caster's soul, making them harder to be touched by black phantoms. Evacuate. New miracle. Sends user back to the Nexus. Antidote cures. User poisoning. Simple expression of God's power. Holy warriors call upon this miracle during their lonely journeys.
I see. You wish to...
I have sinned.
All right, buddy. Tell
I
me
swore
about it.
allegiance to Saint Urbain, but was of no use to him.
What if we... swore
And now
to
I have
save
run away
Umbasa?
and abandoned his honorableness. O Lord, punish me,
Do you want me to kill you?
for I have not the strength to punish myself. O Honorable One, I hesitate to imagine your present state. Deep within the darkness, where no light shall ever shine, will you continue to pray, even in such misery?
Look at me. Look at me. What do you want from me? You seem like you're asking me to take my blade and
O
put it through
Honorable
you.
One, I hesitate to
right.
imagine your presence.
All right, so if there is a character that sells you miracles, then there must be a character that sells you attack spells. Let's go ahead and check out. Right, so stat guide. So magic affects spell power. Faith affects miracle power, capacity to remember miracles, and defense against magic. Why would you need to remember one once you've bought it? Hey, are you the other one?
Are you here to face the demons?
All right.
If so, please free Sage Frake the Visionary from the dungeon of Latria. I will help you however I can. I can teach you elementary spells. Sage Frake is a gleaming hope for humankind, but I have not the power to save him alone.
Learn spell, remember spell. So what does this mean? Oh, does that just mean you only have access to 2 at a time? Could someone explain, chat, you want to explain to me what memorizing a spell means? Does that just mean that's the one you have equipped and you just do that through these characters? Flame toss. Enchant weapon. Ooh, that seems pretty good. Protection. Cloak. Generates a loud noise in a far-off place. There's a little direct effects. The caster must think creatively to make effective use of it. Alright, well, I think I have...
Be careful how you use it. Normally, it would not be granted to one such as yourself. I had to make an exception for the sake of Sage Frake.
I don't know what that means. What are you talking? You didn't give me anything. So I think I've got some items. So let's go ahead and consume these. I don't want to do the Iron Demons. I'm going to go get rid of that Iron Demon soul before I accidentally consume it. Apologies for not getting into the action right away, but this is inevitably part of playing any of these games is that you're doing a little bit of
I'm
item
keeping a close watch on your belongings.
in order to make
Rest
sure that you
assured.
can properly tackle the task ahead. So we're going to go ahead and deposit the Iron Demon Soul.
You have a heart.
Then we can go. So even though you can't do them all at once, you can do them pretty fast. I don't think it's going to quite get me to what I was looking for, though. So that gets me to 4,000.
Are you begging for a magic lesson?
What are you trying to say? 50 Shades of Dark Souls?
Frake is a great sage who systemized the magic of the soul arts to make it possible for human imitation. By observing the state of Boletaria and the demons within it, he's likely to pave the way for greater things. All the more reason that I must meet Frake as soon as possible.
Frake. What the Frake?
Me? Without doubt, I made my best effort to save Sage Frake.
I don't know, you sound like
But I had not the strength. It's as simple as that.
Sound like you didn't make your best
Besides, if I myself were captured,
Best
who
efforts
would
are
stand
usually
here and
measured by
recruit
success.
rescuers? Besides, if I myself were captured, who would stand here and recruit rescuers?
Well, I guess you got a point. But now you're just making me do your dirty work. So I got flame toss, so I could do that. Enchant weapon seems pretty great. And the effect spell. All right. Remember spell. All right. So now I can.
Be careful how you use it.
Right. So I guess that now I need to just kind of remember which ones are the most useful. So let's
Thou
let this go.
seekest soul power, dost thou not?
I guess
Then
so.
touch the demon inside me.
Now, no need to make things creepy.
Soul of the mind, key to life's ether.
So,
Soul of the lost,
right?
withdrawn
So,
from its vessel.
faith, miracle power. I don't have
Let
any
strength be
miracles. Oh,
granted,
okay, I
so
get
the
it.
world might be mended.
Intelligence
So the
is
world
spell
might be
memory. Okay, so if I'm gonna go deep into one, I don't think I can do both. It's either like you're gonna go with the faith spells, or you're gonna go with these spells. So, do both increase MP? No. It's not.
Art thou done?
I guess so.
May thine strength help the world be mended.
All right. Let's go on to 1-2. City of the Burrowers, keepers of the huge tunnel. Most of the stubborn excavators who supported the soldiers of Volteria had their souls taken. Lacking their own will, they mindlessly continue working. Well, let's go help them out by stabbing them in the face. W. Matthew, have you ever played King's Field? I want to say I played the original King's Field on PS1. It was like I don't own that game anymore, but I specifically remember owning King's Field. I wasn't aware of who From Software was at the time. I became more aware of them with the release of like Armored Core. Like that's kind of when I understood who From Software actually was as a developer. I don't know if I could necessarily say I would name them, but while I played King's Field, it didn't make a huge impact on me. I remember it being really, really hard. The only thing I remember about King's Field is that it was really difficult. And what I remember about Armored Core was that it was also really difficult, but it was cool as shit because you were building your own mechs. The next enemy is susceptible to pierce attacks. You'll find true love past here. What up, lady? Okay, not a lady.
Hello there. Souls. Souls. I trade fine goods for souls. Our little town.
People kind of asking me about my build.
It's a nice wee place.
What I'm going to
All
try and get
those
away from
lizard-eyed townsfolk
is
are busy tinkering with
falling
stone.
into a tank build.
And don't bother with
Because I have
old men
played
like
tanks in
yourself.
previous
Makes life
Souls games,
rather
almost
easy for
exclusively.
me. I can
And
get
so,
away with anything.
even if magic is considered sort of like overpowered in Demon Souls, I'd like to experiment with it just because I'm not well versed in magic at all. I've not really used it in any of the games. So what I'm thinking right now is essentially, you know, I want to be able to kind of, obviously want to wield a weapon, like so you can have something, but I'm thinking like I'll be spending most of my soul points on what, vitality and magic, right? Like just getting my health up and getting my magic power up and my attack power with magic up, and then I guess dumping in some points into to endurance to get my stamina up. But I think that's going to be kind of my core focus of spending soul points is kind of getting those up. So basically I'm like kind of a quick guy that can get in, but is mostly kind of working it from the distance and casting magic. And primarily offensive magic spells and using items as a way of healing myself.
Have you heard about that
think that is what it is.
sparkling lizard? He's not easy to catch, but he's got some fine stones, and I know where his nest is. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't give it away.
People saying game volume is a little bit high. We'll go ahead, bring that down notch. That should be better.
You want to play? Well, you've got to pay. Don't you agree?
Okay, so we got things getting thrown down over there. That's where we came from. This seems like a dangerous area. Looks like he's just throwing it down from up there. I'm not going to head that way yet. I mean, obviously that seems like a viable path, unless that is the only way we can go. I suppose that's possible. But it kind of looks like we're diverging here. We got two options. There's treasure ahead. Touch that blood stain. Don't let it get in you, though. Is that guy just going to straight up fall? I guess he must have assumed that that was like a path down. Okay. So it does not appear that there is anything going on. So I guess we're actually headed this way. Okay. Let's, before we move forward, can I look at my spells? Anywhere? I wanted to look at what actually my spells are, because I know that they actually technically do different things. Oh well, I guess I'll figure that out. All right, anything I got to worry about beyond just? So we're gonna sprint across. Looks like there's an item hidden over here. Sticky white stuff. We're gonna have to look at that item description. What could that possibly be? Apply to right-hand weapon to enchants. It is said to be the waste product of a magical slug that bathed in fluorescent water. Uh-huh. Sure, whatever you gotta tell yourself, souls. Up. Turn handle. Ooh. Does that sound? I thought that was something up there. What's going on? Oh. Alright, that allows me to go up there. Well, a lot of options in this area. A little bit more dynamic. I'm going to kind of explore this little section first. Let's try my new spell. That didn't work. Didn't quite kill them. Ooh, alright, so I'm not doing a whole lot of damage. Let's see what my soul arrow does by comparison. Alright, so 146. 124. Alright, so my soul arrow, oops, a little bit more damaging against those guys, which means probably that's what I'm going to stick with, at least for these enemies. Ooh. Hey, buddy. Why don't you just lay down on the ground, close your eyes. I know that they've been telling you should keep working. I'm sure that it's distressing that, oh, everyone keeps telling us the boss is going to come back and tell us when we can stop, and that has not happened. The answer is within you. How do I vote? I forget how I vote for an answer. Chat, let me know. How do I tell folks I enjoyed what they had to say? All right. So this would be considerably more difficult without access to magic. That is for sure. Because at least the weapon I have now, not particularly effective against those guys. I haven't done a whole lot of upgrading yet. And I'm wondering how I'm actually going to end up handling weapons. Ooh. All right. Guys are not messing around. Definitely do not get a lot of health back with the Crescent Moon Grass, but I'm going to stick with it for right now just because I've got more of it. I should probably go and purchase some more Half Moon Grass when I make it back. I wonder if it's worth... Ooh. Hey, buddy. Well, he's flinging fire. That guy is not paying attention to me at all. I just feel sorry for him. That's up above. Where are the horde of foes ahead? All right, so obviously I'm probably not going to... Oh! What the hell? What the hell, bro? Where the fuck did that come from? Up there? Probably that guy, huh? I'm going to try and guess that a soul arrow is going to be effective against him, but I don't know, man. Let's find out. Let's be conservative. Let's be conservative, also known as the Dark Souls strategy. Ha ha! Dodged out of that fireball, buddy. Hey. My spell does not appreciate you lying in wait. Alright? It will seek you out no matter where you are. The Soul Seeker. That's what they call me. Full Moon Grass. What's that noise? Seems like that's all just upgrade materials. I feel like I can hear someone. They must be up above. Alright, so I guess I'm done there. I can also head upstairs. You know, if I go back, there was that pulley that sends you up. But, I mean, I'll keep that in mind, but I'm not going to mess with it yet. Oh, hey. Gross-looking creatures. Look at those guys. Well, your head appears to be twisted around in a real bad way, sir. I'm very sorry. You should probably see a doctor about that. That's not healthy. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to. Oh, I'm just making that 10 times worse. All right, so. A lot of trickery going on here. Bring this guy around the corner. Light him up. Light him up. I could probably have hit him with my normal attack there, but people saying being conservative is the most boring Dark Souls strategy. You're not wrong. You know, it depends on how you value exactly what it is you're going for. If we're talking about you guys getting to watch me get angry and yell, then yes, the most effective strategy is to just keep going and keep running. But I'm in it to win it, guys. I'm in it to beat this game. Pickaxe. Whoa. Can't tell if that's actually a guy or if that's just part of the ambient audio. Ambient audio. And then that's not helping having you run in here. All right, none of this is. Oh, hey. Give me that back. It's a bunch of guys. How did I missed that, like, ooh. Where's he shooting me from? Right there? Balls. Okay. Let's make our way around. Slowly but surely. Not letting ourselves be psyched out just because someone's whipping fireballs at us. That'd be easy to think we should be scared, but we're not scared. I don't care what that guy thinks. Read message. Poor guy. You're right, man. You're right. Oh, can I get across over there? Oh, I see. Here we go. This is my hot strat. Dodge out of the way. They should put this in the Souls, Demon Soul strategy guide. When in doubt, roll out of the way. Yeah, I thought I was going to find that little area with a... I'm not even describing exactly what I was looking for very well. I have not done a particular amount of, a heavy amount of exploring. Oh, son of a... That's exactly what I was looking for! That's exactly what I was trying to find. That literally, right there. And I was about to say, well, I haven't done a lot of exploring, and then the damn game fell and made me fall exactly on top of what I was seeking. I seek Umbasa, and I seek Umbasa by channeling the soul arrow. Hey, buddy. Why did that not hurt you? What are you doing? How are you immune? That is like a mysterious mysterious barrier that blocks my arrows. That's fine. That's fine. That doesn't even seem like a Soulsian thing. That just seems like that is the game glitching. But maybe not. Possibly not. That could, I guess, legitimately be a feature, not a bug. Hard to know with these games sometimes. Okay, so now we're up above in the area we were before. It's as though that guy was contemplating. Oh, see, now this is going to be... I don't normally end up screwing around and like knocking against objects because there's often nothing behind them. And I probably still won't do that, but that's an item, so I whacked it. Just like that guy before, it seemed like he was contemplating whether he should die or not. Like he hadn't quite figured out which way he wanted to go on it yet. Which is reasonable. Like if you're given an option, why not think about it for a little while? Maybe I do want to go down for the count. Maybe I don't. Maybe I want to go hang out with Umbasa. Umbasa seems like some hip new music that I'm just not sure how. Like Umbasa, that's what the kids are talking about these days. Like Umbasa, Bassa. Bassa. So we're heading back to that section where I fell through. I wonder if you could have made it to the other side if you... Oh, I guess I have to start back from down here, huh? Like I just ran into that guy who just clearly died. Oh, back here. I wonder if you can make it to the other side of that bridge if you had run fast enough. I mean, it appeared that there was an item on the other side. Right, like the one that's right there. Unless that's just the random drop from the guy himself. No, there's two over there. Let's see. Oh, pray to Umbasa. You're right. Yeah, I'm glad you left one, though. Look at that guy nodding his head. Are you trying to eat it? Dude, I'll take that off you. Thanks, buddy. He's just really not having a great day. He had his, like, fireball, and then this lady came over and said, nah. Write more messages. Nah, that's okay, not really my thing. I enjoy your messages, though, so thank you. Please continue that. Ooh, slowly, slowly, slowly. Oh, let's be ballsy. Curious in the chat, what do you guys think about the Kingsfield series? Not so much, well, I guess if you've played it or not, but is that a series that holds up at all? Like, for folks that have played the Souls games and also played a little bit of the Kingsfield games, like, is that... like, do you see the Souls legacy in there? Do you see the Souls DNA that From Software was building towards and, you know, maybe kind of hit an apex with in regards to the actual Souls game? Like, curious what folks that have had some familiarity with that series kind of think about, you know, kind of where From Software came from and then how that sort of built into the Souls games as a result. Shard of Milestone. So we're getting... Whoa! Is that a crystal lizard? Or is that just a lizard? That appears to have just been a lizard, as opposed to a twinkling lizard. That's unfortunate. Doesn't appear to be anything else down here. Hello. Nice to meet you. I wish the messages said who they were from. That would be neat. I wish I could, or, you know, maybe if, like, maybe you could choose, like, a Dark Souls name, like, so maybe it says your character instead of, like, your not your PSN name, but it'd be neat if somehow, you know, especially for the folks who do particularly funny ones or clever, and they're able to kind of crack a joke within the, like, fairly restrictive Souls system. I wish there was a way that they could get better credit for that, but, you know, maybe part of the fun is that it truly is anonymous and you're doing it just for the sake of hopefully someone maybe possibly might come across it, but that you're not really technically rewarded for that in any way and can't really take credit for it. This seems like there's some shit about to go down. Best of luck to you. Get down there into the flames. This guy's gonna come up and attack me? Shard of Dragonstone. Doesn't seem like it. Is there a reason to kill them? Other than just to be a dick? I suppose that's all the reason one needs. Well, I've killed this many. Might as well go for broke. See ya. Oh, there's something down there. Oh. Yeah, there's a body, isn't there? Or is that just like a shadow? Maybe that's just a shadow. Alright, so we got some... I was told... Oh, well, let's watch this guy. Okay. Seems like a lot of people head up there and die. I think I'm going to have better luck because of my spells. Yup. See ya. Who needs luck when you have a soul arrow? Oh, that's gonna get me into trouble later. That's, I don't know how quickly that's gonna... Oh! Where'd that noise come from? Anyone? Bueller? New fog door. Right over yonder. Oh. Hey guys, I know, I actually feel like maybe I'm doing them a service. Like by putting them down, like, they're moving on. Ooh, that's a bunch of drops. They don't have to keep working. And they've been working for a long time. Hey! Oh no. I thought this was maybe where the rocks were coming from. Oh, maybe it is. All right. How did this guy die? Oh. I guess he just tried to go down there? So we can turn the handle. VIP lies in wait ahead. I think those are all just shortcuts, right? That's where I started, and this just gets me up here. There's some stuff over there that you can get up to, but I haven't explored that yet. I wonder if I should mess with, I forget what that guy was selling. Let's go say hi. Ooh. Ah. Whoa, where are we going? What is all that? Okay, so I guess that's where you get... All right, okay. We're gonna try this again. Step 1, circle around. Head over here, grab this item, shard of clear stone. Wait for this to circle around. Head down again. I assume that's where we go hang out with whoever is Mr. Shopkeeper. Go ahead and get down here. Hey.
I haven't seen you around these parts.
No, are you a blacksmith?
What does it matter?
Oh, hey!
You need a blacksmith, show me some coin. If not, head straight for the door.
Oh, I'm fine on durability. Keep talking, buddy.
I'm not here to chit-chat.
Fine.
Forging a weapon strengthens it. It alters its character. Boars are transmogrified sprites. Their presence blesses the weapon. Boars are transmogrified sprites. Their presence blesses the weapon.
Can you bless my spells? All right, upgrade weapon. So I looked at this Morning Star. I guess I should look at the items. It's heavier. Oh, yo. I always get so finicky on this stuff. I'm not sure where to go. Man, this weapon is treating me well so far. Let's back out.
Don't.
Hey, all right. No need to get touchy. How does someone die down? Oh, I bet. How would you die down here? I fought that guy. I mean, you want to, you want to be upgrading along the lines of whatever stat you're upgrading. And even though I'm going to go with like I don't have any, weapons that go along magic lines, right? Like, you can get weapons that... It's like, it's not a magical attack, right? So I don't get anything. Okay, but I've got this. Oh, shit.
What be your need? If it be a blacksmith, then show me some coin. If not, head straight for the door.
It's really small for a blacksmith. It's just like, in my head, I feel like that's got to be someone's bigger. All right, I'm gonna stick with scimitar. Scimitar. I'm just gonna keep going with it. Ooh. Oh, I can turn them into these things. What's the difference? Quality. Scimitar. Then I go down. Do I get different? Okay, so the stat bonuses are different. These are exactly the same, so I don't really see why I would want to change. But let's see. So now the stat bonuses I'm getting out of them. Okay, so let's see. Then the stat bonuses change.
All done? Then be gone. I'll work alone.
So let's see. I gotta remember what these items are. Or these the interface stuff is. Alright, so magic looks like that. Strength. I'm literally gonna pause the stream. I can see the stream on my computer. So that's upgrading your strength. Ah, damn it. I stopped it. Anyway, I just want, none of these are magic.
What be your need? If it be a blacksmith, then show me some coin. If not, head straight for the door.
guess I'll just stick with this. Upgrade that buckler. Got tons of these. Guess we'll chill out on that for now.
Gone.
I think I don't like the. You'll find valuable armor past here. Seems like a lot of bullshit. I don't believe you at all. Past where? In the darkness? Ugh. I'm not doing it. So yeah, eventually, I kind of need to. I need to learn the iconography of Demon Souls. Like that's like sort of step one, and that's something I'll just kind of pick up on as we go along. But yeah, I basically want to like craft and upgrade a weapon that goes along, magic, I guess. I guess there is a way to get down here earlier, huh? I guess you would do that through. Okay, so now we're back at the beginning. Talk to our friend here. Anything that I want from you?
Here to make a deal.
Well, let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Okay, I don't want any of your stuff. You got junk. I mean, you don't have junk, but you don't got anything I want. I'll be back though. All right, so we're heading back. Moving on up. Moving on up. I'm sure there are people in the chat telling me I totally screwed up how I did my weapons, and you're probably right. But it's so early in the game. I feel like there's got to be ways to rectify that. I know that the Souls games, or Demon Souls specifically, does not have. I'm not doing that. I'm not going all the way out there. Does not have like a stat reset function. But man, I didn't know a lot of what I was doing in Dark Souls either, and I got through that game. So. You got to make your decisions, kind of live with it, and kind of feel it out. And I understand that what probably happens for a lot of folks is they, get through maybe 5-6 hours of this and go, oh, this is actually what I want to do. And then you go back and sort of min-max. But I don't know. I think I can get away with that. Oh, how did I... Shit. How did I put away my... My lucky spell. Is that the right one? I thought I had X. I thought I had two spell things, right? Didn't I? I need to put the other one away. All right, that's the better one. Yeah, like min-maxing is obviously going to increase your chances for success, but I'm not going to start this game over. And I sincerely doubt, although I suppose I guess I'm purely saying sincerely doubt as opposed to saying with any sort of confidence that you could actually realistically completely screw yourself over in terms of a build. As long as you're sort of, I have a strategy. I'm not saying it's the right one, but I feel like it's one in which you can grind for stuff in this game. So it's like if I screw up a weapon, like, okay, just go get some souls. And you figure out where you have to grind to get the items in order to upgrade that again. So, any of that stuff's not reversible. The stuff that's not reversible is, the stats that you're putting into your character. So it's possible that you could back yourself into a corner in which you experience regret. Seems like I could probably. Oh! Ow! No! God damn it. You know what you regret? Getting hit by a boulder on your face. the problem with like sort of the iconography, insofar as I've experienced it in Demon Souls, is that it all looks exactly the same. Like, why does it have to be little whirly things? Why can't it just have a whirly thing and then also just say magic next to it? Like, this is the parts of interface design that have gotten not perfect, but so much better in these games as they've gone along. Because, like, in my head, not remembering, every little bit regarding what looks like magic and what looks like physical attack, because one of them has a swirly line in this direction, but not the other direction. That's all just, it's lame. It's lame. And it gets away from the actual fun of playing the game. I think not going to get through without me whacking that. Oh! Hey, buddy. Put those hot pokers down. No need to get riled up. Just take a long nap. Take just the longest nap. Take that nap you've been thinking about for years. I'm there to help you. Oh, forgot about that guy. Hey, dude, don't make me waste my MP. Nothing worse than wasting your MP. Except if you don't have it, then I guess you can't really waste it. All right. So we got a handful of guys in here. One. That guy just does not give a fuck. Like, he would probably get written up. I know that they've been working here for ages, but like, look, man, even I can tell that you're screwing up. All right, so let's perhaps be slightly more careful. If we do this, well, I'm kind of worried that those were exploding barrels. Okay, I guess not. Where's the guy throwing goddamn boulders? Hey, Boulder Man. Where are you? You don't trigger until you go down there, do you? Son of a... I want to throw boulders at them. Has he already spotted me? Hey, stay where you are. Well, none of that worked. That was all just really terrible uses of my items. Is he running over to me? It seems like he should have caught up with me. I think we're going to. Seemed like he became vaguely aware of my presence, but not acutely aware. Slight difference between the two. Where is that coming? Oh, they're throwing them. I see. All right. All right. I thought they were coming from the top. I keep thinking that when she does that, she's going to step over the edge. Sniper Town. Population me. Yeah, get away from those boulders. Definitely get away from the one thing that separates you from me. think that does it. Oh, there's something over there. Come from behind. Whoop. Steel shield, huh? What's going on there? Pays a lot more. Short sword. Shard of Hearthstone. Shard of Hearthstone? Shard of Hearthstone. Oh, that's where I came from. All right. Chugging along. Way down there. This whole area has definitely been a cast your magic sort of joint. Cool. Get rid of those fire bombs. I'm actually going to end up tossing one of those pretty soon. All right, let's see. We'll go around here. Oh! Get away from that guy. Oh. Ah! Where the fuck did you come from? That wolf. I feel like that's Alex Navarro just trolling my game out of nowhere. I saw that Alex Navarro is thinking about playing, or is playing, Majora's Mask. That makes me extremely happy. I hope he's happy when he plays it. I want someone else to enjoy that game. I know that Dan Reichert is fighting the good fight. So hopefully it could be someone else. Hopefully it could be Alex Navarro. I want you to be that man, Alex. I want you to become that person. Slice, slice. Down for the count. There's another one. I can hear you. Backstab, sort of, in a way, kind of. I hit him in the back. Does that count as a backstab? It might not be the technical term, but I did stab him in the back. It's safe here. I don't know about that, buddy. I don't know about that. I would love to sometime travel out to New York and play through a Souls game with Alex Navarro. I think that would be a ton of fun. Alex, I know you're not watching, but know that one day I do intend to sit and watch you play one of these games. Yo, what up, stream? All you missed was me hitting a dude with a soul arrow, also known as the entirety of my Demon Souls experience so far. What'd you do in Demon Souls? Well, I shot dudes with spells. That doesn't sound like Demon Souls. Well, I made it through the game pretty far. They treated me well. Yeah, and you take whatever advantage you can get. Ooh, I'll take all that stuff. Thank you, sir. Good guy. Hey. That's true. Praise the sun, indeed. Oh, I'd love to play again Dark Souls again. I'm just so glad that what was fun about coming to this game, or this series right before Dark Souls came out, was we're going down there. guess so. Let's see. Oh, turn hammer. Sorry, I'll complete that thought in a second. Aha. But what was so great about coming across these games, or starting to get into them prior to the release of Dark Souls 2, was just the idea that I had so much waiting for me as a result. Like, you know, I finished Dark Souls 1, and then almost immediately Dark Souls 2 came out. And then, you know, I've kind of patiently waited some time, and now now Bloodborne is about to come out as I'm about to finish Demon Souls. It's just there's so much there for me, and I'm about to, you know, get to the end of having experienced all of them for the first time, which is sort of sad, but I'm just really glad to have added it to sort of my gaming palette, to be able to say that I have played these games, I have experienced these games, I have feelings on these games, and it's just so much better when you can play these games and actually say that you have an authoritative. Oh, do I need to go this far back? I can't remember. That guy's back, obviously. I can't remember. This is all the stuff I just did, right? Oh no, here we go. Alright, well that would have been stupid. Ring of poison resistance, that's potentially useful. But like I said, you know, it's just, oftentimes I find, this is true, not just of the games media, but of players more generally, is that we tend to sort of make broad-based assumptions about games, often with very little playtime associated with them, or no playtime associated with them, because we've kind of developed this preconceived notion of what a game is, or a series is, or a franchise is, like whatever, or a player base, whatever, however you want to characterize it. And that isn't necessarily true to form. That isn't necessarily reflective of what they are. And I certainly had my own feelings on what the Souls games was. I would probably be embarrassed to go back and listen to the Game of the Year conversation in which Dark Souls, I think, came out the same year as what? The Witcher 2 and Skyrim and Saints Row 3? Like, looking back, let's assume that I am correct in remembering those conversations that way. The idea that we didn't give Game of the Year to Dark Souls is like completely ludicrous to me in retrospect. I liked Skyrim a lot, and I'm glad we chose that over Saints Row 3, but like Dark Souls could have been an option. Dark Souls could have been a game that we chose as Game of the Year. Like, oh, I'm sorry, Vinny. Oh, hey, what's up, dude? Get this guy to. Ooh. Same as he ever was. Damn it. Let's back off. Be smart about this, Patrick Klepek. You shouldn't have gotten hit there in the first place. Oh. Ouch. Okay. All right. Able to get that spell off pretty fast. Okay, so this guy's different. He does a 2-spell combo, and then he goes down. I'll roll around here, making sure there are no hidden items. Almost never usually are. It seems like these barrels are normally basically just set up in order to trap you and let that guy take a couple pot shots at you. Eugene mentions, or Eugen, you forgot that Skyrim got you to like a fantasy game. Yeah, I'm not saying I didn't think Skyrim was fantastic. Skyrim was a fantastic game that absolutely deserved accolades, and to call it a game of the year is not something I regret. Whoa. What I'm merely saying is that relative to the joy I got out of Dark Souls, I don't know, I think I might have changed my tune if all things were equal and I could go back and hash out that conversation again. Especially given that, you know, basically it was like Brad and I arguing with Jeff relative to Skyrim. Cool. That guy just throw himself down? It appears. Behind you. Okay. Where? I'm in trouble. Please recommend this message. The Demon Souls story. All right, we're getting pretty deep into this area. We've been trucking along. Haven't hit too many points of resistance. Beware of the formidable foe ahead. King of Solomon, Metal Gear Rising got the shaft. Jeff and I liked that game. I think that, you know, I thought we gave that game its due. I'm bummed it didn't win. Did we have a boss battles category that year? If we didn't fight for it hard enough in that, then that was probably ultimately our failing. Probably should have done better there. Shard of Spiderstone. Just kind of exploring around, making sure if there's any interesting items to be gotten, that we got them, to get them. Seems like we got one more over here. Hi. Hey, buddy. Crisp blade. What we got going on there? Miracle Assist. Type Talisman. What does that mean? Is that you equip that? That doesn't seem to do anything. Physical attack. What if I have that? Then am I good? Is that better? Not sure what that does. Straight sword. Crisp blade, an old ceremonial sword. Old runes are expertly chiseled in the blade. Used as an aid for incantations. The wielder's magic ability increases, though he or she will suffer more magical damage. Maybe that's what I want to do, like, with this. Maybe that's the build I want with that. And this is kind of my attacking dudes build, and then the other one's my magic build. I'm not really sure on that right now. Like, W. Matthew, don't get hit and you'll be fine. Pickens says, yeah, it scales with magic, I think. I used the Crescent Falcon and the Crispblade dual-wielded when I played this game. All right, well, we'll give that a shot. I'm always willing to try new things, you know? Never want to commit. Always want to be open to new ideas. Should probably be ready. I don't know what's happening here. Did you think there'd be a hint? That's pretty good. Gotta admit, that's pretty funny. There's treasure ahead. Okay. Is there something going to kill me ahead? Chunk of spider stone. I told you so. See? Oh, I love that stuff. I love the way that people find ways to kind of embed goofy jokes into these games, and that's as an example of someone using the system as intended. So what does this do? Appears to be immobile. Oh, really? Fucking spider. Oh, God damn it. Ranged it. Okay. I think I got it. Okay. All right. Have to get closer than that, I guess. Damn it. All right. Actually, switch to half gas. Alright, well, I'm not far off on my hot strat here. I'm just doing a poor job at dodging. God, I'm not... Yep. Should I try this? Using fire, so maybe fire is probably the best idea. Alright, here we go again. I've done an exceptionally poor job at managing myself in this battle, but I think I'm going to be able to grind it out. All of my health items are just taking a ton of hits, but okay. The demon was destroyed. Well, I defeated it, so that's what you got. That's the takeaway from that, is that I killed it, and not how. Doesn't matter how you did it. Doesn't matter if you should have done it better. Doesn't matter if I just kept getting hit a million times. I beat that guy. Else is missing along here. Man, so that's the guy that died over here. Not me. Not me. I'm not a guy that died over here. I wonder if you could have come over here and just kind of hung out behind that wall. Probably head back. It's safe here. You're right. What's that? Oh. Get that crystal lizard. He's getting away. Ah! You got away, didn't you, lizard? Son of a... Ugh. What? The hell was that? All right, I need to go spend all my crud. Yeah, beware of the light ahead. I get it now. Turn to the Nexus. Happily. Well, hey, we defeated a demon. You know, if you're playing Demon Souls, you know, obviously what you want to do is defeat demons. And you know what I just did? Defeat a demon. What? What happened to my buddy? Destroyed soldier's soul. The remnants of a storied soldier spirit that remain in its corpse. Even if you leave this be, will only become nourished from demons. In which case... Aw. Buddy.
But perhaps our age will see the rise of new heroes, such as yourself.
Whoop.
I can forge weapons for you, for a fair price.
The other dude seems like he's cooler. No offense.
Well, old Ed's still up to his old strange ways, is he? Even the demons don't know what to do with him, huh? God must save sick. Back in my younger years, I had the strength of an ox.
All the blacksmiths and Demon Souls
The
are
miners
tiny.
would always ask me to clear out the bare bugs, which I pummeled with my bare hands.
Really? Your bare
Even
hands.
I couldn't beat them. So I lobbed them into the lava pits.
Keep talking, old man.
Pretty strong myself. But even I don't compare to old Ed. Man's a beast, I tell you. The man must eat dragon tails and wishing stones. If you heed my advice, you'll avoid crossing him.
Oh, I'm thinking about it.
I reckon he'd prove a lot more trouble than most demons.
Well, I like the fact that this really powerful...
Deep inside Stonefang Mine is an ancient dragon burial
Ooh.
ground. The bones of the dragons exude ore.
Okay, ore's good. Thanks for the heads up.
Deep inside Stonefang Mine.
All right.
is an I can forge weapons for you for a fair
I
price.
guess I probably should have just waited. Should probably repair my stuff. I guess. Yeah, one soul. You can't do nearly as much for me, old man.
Do come back alive. I need your business.
I'll give this to my buddy. Hey, buddy.
Hello again.
Can you take some of my stuff?
I'm keeping a close watch on your belongings, rest assured.
I trust you. I mean, I don't, but I mean, I don't really have a whole lot of choice here.
When the scourge came, I abandoned my wife and daughter and fled like a madman. When I came to, I was in the Nexus. I haven't dared venture outside these walls since. I wish I could do more, but I am ignorant of the world beyond these walls.
Well, you should probably just hang out here and be useless.
Saints, sages, and all manner of wise men watch over the halls of this Nexus. This rejuvenating sanctorium
See,
is a
she's
fine place
really
for
paying
the
attention.
slayers of demons to rest their weary bones. I too must contribute how I can, for we are indebted to our honorable defenders.
Uh-huh. All right, depositing items. It is simply made, but as a result, has a high defensive strength. Like all these saints things, right? And these are men only, if I remember correctly. Not doing anything with these. Let's get rid of those. I guess I can hold on to those. What's the harm?
You have a heart of...
Because the question is, do I want to spend... I gotta buy like some healing items. Who do I buy healing items from? Maybe the miracle guy? The guy that wants to die over there.
Do
He
you
can't sell me
seek the power
Jack.
of God?
Oh,
I see. You.
I guess I gotta buy
My
healing items from someone
grandfather
else.
had unusual tastes. He often visited Stonefang Mine, where he collected rocks of all shapes and sizes. Most of them had no value. But among them, he found a miracle stone shard.
Give it to me.
Which he gave
Give it to me.
me.
Give it to me, I want it.
Could this too be a sign from God?
If you gave it to me, then I could let you know if it's a sign from God. Turns out that's my specialty.
But among them, he found a miracle.
Get out of here. I guess I gotta buy crescent grass from someone else. Hey man, where can I buy some grass here in Demon Souls? Been hanging out here in the Nexus for a while, pretty bored. I guess I should move on to the next section. I actually need to start wrapping this up and mosey along. And starting a new area would be, I can't guarantee I'm gonna find it. Here's what I do want to see. What was up at the top of that area? I haven't checked that out. I didn't spend any of that. I probably should spend that stuff, because what if I die and then I lose all those souls? Hold on. Okay, return to the Nexus. I'm going to spend those souls. Power myself up. Maybe I should buy... I think I might go buy that miracle... Oh, hey, lady. Or not that miracle, the... So I got 7,000, and I could level myself up for sure.
Are you begging for a magic lesson?
Well, don't make it weird. Weapon enchantment. I don't know. I can't even equip 3 weapons right now.
I see. Suit yourself.
Let's level up.
Thou seekest soul power,
I do.
dost thou
That's
know?
true. You're right.
Then touch the demon inside me. Soul of the mind, key to life's ether. Soul of the lost, withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted, so the... Art thou done?
For the time being.
Strength.
All right. Keep it down. You know, don't have to talk so loud. I gotta put away that demons. I gotta put away that demon's
Hello again.
soul. I gotta put away
Keeping a close
that
watch on
demon's
your belongings.
soul.
Rest assured.
Get it. Get it. Get it. I wish someone would find my jokes funny. I wish someone would laugh at me. Well, I'm gonna consume Mr. Man. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for dropping your soul. I'll take it. I'll take it from here. I got tons of stuff. Oh. Yeah. Fuse yourself with the power of Grayskull.
Soul power, dost thou not? Then touch the demon inside me.
Sounds creepier every single time you say it.
Soul of the mind, key to life's ether. soul of the lost withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted so the world might be mended.
Mm-hmm.
So the world might be mended.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if people do luck builds where they just dump everything into luck and then hope they get really cool stuff. Oh man, I'm really gonna go for it on this magic build, huh?
May thine strength help the world be mended.
All right, we're gonna go check out the top of this tower and then bring this stream to a close. We defeated demons, so I feel like we made progress, because we did make progress. We made it through 2-1. Seems like each of these sections takes about an hour apiece. So, you know. Did I buy any grass off of you? I do not remember.
Hello. Here to make a
Still look like a lady, gonna be honest. Let's just max out what I can buy from you.
Where are you running off to?
Somewhere more interesting than you. Head up here to the right, which will, at least as far as I can tell, fully clear out what's possible in this introductory section. I think one of my favorite moments of any, when you play the Souls games is when you're just trying to do simple things, like to get up on that ledge there, in which you could very easily make a horrible mistake. Not too concerned with the health of my friend here. Oh. Okay, all right, just let me back out. That says 141. 125. Poor guy, you're right. Crushing Battle Axe +1. Seems like that's probably not going to line up with the kind of character I'm creating. All right, well, this is clearly something I could have looted out a whole lot earlier, but hey, at least we've done it now. Move our way over. If folks want to drop in some questions, I'll make sure and answer some before we ultimately bring this to a close. I'm going to run back to the Nexus, and then I'm going to save out. We will jump into 2-2 later this week. I'm hoping to do it, if not tomorrow, then on Wednesday. I'll go ahead and announce that. Is there more going on down here? Or we're just really going for a journey to the... Oh. Stone of Ephemeral Eyes. Yep. Accurate message. So someday you'll be able to get up there? That's pretty funny. But yeah, maybe not, because by doing these streams at night, I don't get back to my house till about 8:30, and, I like to spend time with my wife and watch a television show or two, so can't do these every night, and unfortunately I can't bust in and do them during the day because I have a different job that involves me doing different things these days. But I want to make sure we get through this game before Bloodborne comes out. Not only that, in the event that I end up reviewing Bloodborne and I get access to the game ahead of time, it's definitely going to be a situation in which we're going to want to finish this sooner rather than later. So not to say I'm anywhere close. I have plenty more to go in playing Demon's Souls, but I want to try and make it constant. What I'd love to do is to come and play in a ton on Sunday, except I'm going to be out of town until some point on Sunday. I'm not sure how late, but if I get back at a reasonable time on Sunday, then I would like to just come in here and just play for 5 or 6 hours and get through a good chunk of the game. So I'll let you guys know exactly how that goes, but we'll at least this week doing one other stream. I'm also hoping to do a Spookin' with Scoops stream, so whether that comes at the expense of a Demon's Souls stream, I'm not sure. And then we try and make up for that on Sunday. I'll make sure and let you guys know. But I'm going to go ahead and save out here, answer a couple of your questions. And then that, as they say, will be that. Let's go ahead and my little app here that lets me change the camera. Being a little funky town. Let's see, so that becomes this one. Hello. All right, let's grab my laptop, answer a couple questions. King Solomon says, crushing is the strength scaling upgrade path. Good to know. R.S. Verret says, there's a creature that spawns there under certain conditions in world tendency. I don't know what world tendency means. That is, I don't know what that means. Eugen, for Bloodborne, pistol, rifle, or blunderbuss, I should go ahead and disable the audio here. Not sure. I haven't decided exactly what kind of character I'm going to play in Bloodborne. I feel like that requires knowing a little bit more about how Bloodborne works. I have not been reading up too much about it. Obviously, I've played about 20 minutes at the one time that I played it at PAX, but I have not been keeping up on exactly what all the videos from IGN are saying, what all the details are being learned from interviews with Miyazaki. I'd like to go into that game not completely fresh, because it's part of my job to know what's going on, but I don't want to spoil too much of that game ahead of time, given that I'm going to be playing it, and I'd like to experience it as much as I can myself. Exactly what that ends up meaning, like a rifle or something like that, like I'm not particularly sure, but I'll probably try and figure that out once I've actually gotten into the game and know how my build pans out. Metacream asks, plan to play Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate at all? I'd like to. Currently, my 3DS situation is a little complicated. My new 3DS, the Majora's Mask one that I got in the mail, unfortunately, it can connect to my Nintendo Network account, but my old 3DS is broken, so I need Nintendo to disable my old 3DS with the serial code, then enable those same downloads on the new 3DS, because I believe if I download Monster Hunter on the new 3DS, before all that happens, then I'll lose that purchase somehow, some way. So I do want to play Monster Hunter, but I need to get my 3DS stuff kind of sorted out before I do that, because Nintendo stuff is loaded with bullshit. The new 3DS is really nice, but it doesn't make their account system any more manageable when you run into isolated situations. I'm actually planning to run a story on Kotaku later this week, sort of explaining sort of the whole process and how easy or hard it is. I've actually heard Nintendo's customer service is really great, and they kind of go above and beyond, so I'll let you guys know how that goes, but right now, kind of a pain in the ass. I guess we'll end with this. D-Risky Business asks, what do you think of Demon's Souls so far? Do you like it more or less than Dark Souls? What about Dark Souls 2? I like Demon's Souls so far. Still, Dark Souls is kind of my thing, my jam, my favorite of the 3 Souls games. Don't know how much that has to do with the way Dark Souls is structured. Don't know how much that has to do with the fact that it's my first real Souls game that I experienced. I do like Demon's Souls in sort of the level structure, but so far it seems a little bit bland. But I am enjoying using the magic sort of system, and maybe that plays into how I'm feeling. Maybe I would be feeling a little bit more of what Demon's Souls has to offer, or at least the way people talk about it, if I wasn't using magic. Hard to really say, but I'm enjoying it because, hey, it is a Souls experience. I'm getting my ass kicked every once in a while, and I'm enjoying it so far. But I'll need to play some more to get some more concrete thoughts on what Demon's Souls actually is and how it kind of fits more generally speaking into how I feel about those games. But that's going to do it. That is it for Odetta's Adventures in Death Part X, whichever one we're actually up to. If you didn't catch the whole stream, feel free to head over to youtube.com/PatrickKlepek, where all these get archived. This will go up sometime later tonight or early tomorrow morning. There's at least another video I'm hoping to record later tonight. Not sure what, so I don't want to promise anything just yet. My goal is to eventually get to a place where there's a video a day going up on the YouTube channel. So make sure to subscribe there if you want to see the stuff that doesn't happen live. Make sure to subscribe here if you want to see the stuff that does happen live. But thanks for tuning in, guys. Appreciate it. And we'll do some more Demon Souls later this week. See you guys. I just can't do that. There's not someone that's fading out. I'm the one that has to fade out. So that's fade out.